welcome evening. Hope you're well. It's almost 2023. It's coming up towards 8:30 in the UK. I was going to do this live, but I'd make mistakes, and I thought, well, let's just get this one out there. Please give me feedback on live feeds if that's something you'd be interested in. I'm going to go through a few food items I've eaten lately, because obviously Veganuary starts in 3.5 hours' time, and if you're new to it, give you some ideas. Let's start off with the Green Cuisine battered Fisher's Fits. I love them, and I cooked them in the air fryer, which I did a short video on, which I'll play later on. Did them for the first time ever from frozen in the air fryer. I love them. I'm going to give them 8.5 out of 10. They're currently on offer at Tesco's and Asda at £2 at the moment, whereas they're usually £3.50 for the two. So if you're doing Veganuary for the first time, look into it. If you're in the UK, of course. But do that. The Plant Chef meat-free beef style pieces, which I had in my Chinese takeaway, which I posted a short on this morning. Love them. Only £1.75 and for 200 grams, and that is an absolute. If you want to do the protein to ratio with the price, that is the best deal out there. I'm going to give them 9 out of 10 purely on that. I had these. They were on reduced Plant Chef vegetable spring rolls. They were reduced down to 150. They were quite good, not the best. I'll give them 7.5 out of 10. Definitely have them again next year. I haven't seen them in the count all year, so probably coming to an end. But there are some things. Waitrose. Cool, there's Plant Living. No chicken samosas. They were quite expensive. Can't remember how much they were now. I had them last week, and they're good, but expensive. So I'll give them 7 out of 10 purely because of the cost factor. Honestly, this is nearly over on this, and then we'll get on to the Plant Living with rainbow vegetable fritters. And with the samosas and these, I wish I'd have had the. It was a Christmas present. Thank you, Megan White. It's my daughter and son-in-law. I'm going to love this thing. It does everything, including dehydrate, so that I'm really looking forward to playing with it. This Plant Living by Waitrose Rainbow Fritters, they're really good. Again, a bit on the expensive side, so I'll give them 7 out of 10. And then, couldn't get them before Christmas, but between Christmas and New Year they had them in. Tesco Plant Chef sausage rolls. They're brilliant. 30 in their pack, so it's a lot, and it's more than a meal. You know, it's a few meals, but they're like a quarter of the size of a Greggs sausage roll, but they're better. So I'm going to give them 8.5 out of 10. Now that's just so that I can get rid of that and get into the new year, new start. I've got to do a load of recycling. Right, let's get to something different. Yes, it's in a few hours it'll be officially 3 years been vegan. I didn't start at midnight on that. I started a few hours before, I'm sure, but come up to 3 hours, so I'm looking forward to that. Got myself a cake, doing me a little short video, but candles, eh? No. So yeah, 3 years vegan myself from midnight tonight. So if you're new to the journey, enjoy it. You know, there's plenty out there. Look at other people's videos. There's lots of different foods you can have. There are lots of books that can help you, from Gaz Oakley to Bosch to sorry, I'm going to turn. There, some behind me. Look there. Gaz Oakley, Bosch, even sorry. Too many books up there. Dirty Vegan, oh sorry, Matt Pritchard. Dirty Vegan's got 2 books that I know he's got a third one coming out, and they're good books. There are some simpler ones, I've gone some more complicated ones. There are some great books out there. I should do a vegan book review, ideas, and that's something I need to do. But let's get into it. Right. When I was growing up years ago, I can't remember exactly when, there used to be a TV programme called. Sorry. My phone going off, someone wishing me Happy New Year. There used to be a TV programme called Wheel of Fortune, and used to watch every now and again. And I've decided for this year, I'm going to do the Wheel of Misfortune. So I bought myself this on off eBay. Comes with a little ball bear in there, but I'm not going to. And you spin it around, and I'll do it live in a minute. Put the ball in, and it's the Wheel of Misfortune, which is not exactly true. 37 challenges, which I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the ball, and I'm going to do it slightly different months. So some of you who subscribe will be able to participate later on in giving me. It actually comes with 2 balls, so sometimes I'm going to spin it with 2 balls, and then it come up with 2 numbers. There are consequences to those numbers, which I'm going to go through in a minute, and then I'll say, hey, you choose this one or this one. But I don't want to give numbers, nothing's been done yet. So I'm doing the Wheel of Misfortune, and what this is there are 37 if you count the 0 to 1 first. And I've got on this pad here 37, which I'm going to read out in a minute, which should take a minute or two. Take a few minutes on it and explain a little bit on some of them. The consequences if I fail on that. So if I'm going to spin it live on here, I can't cheat. I'm going to video it properly. Whatever comes up is the consequence I've got to do for the next month, and I might do it a few days before in the future because I only got this yesterday. I'm behind on everything, but I will probably do it a few days before. Right, you're thinking, well, that's easy. If I forfeit, and I'm going to do two things this year: a long walk and the Wheel of Misfortune. And I went to the community centre food bank in Springbank, Cheltenham, and I said to Faith, who runs it, I said, what would you like me to... I want to do something for you this year, so you've got a choice, the long walk or the Wheel of Misfortune. She chose the Wheel of Misfortune. So that's my phone again. It shouldn't do it again because that's the... Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin it, whatever comes up, I'm going to do it for the month. If I fail, I've got to make a financial contribution, which I will film in, be all open, and I'll go through these so you know if I've done them or not. So let's leave, I'll run through what I'm going to do. So yes, on this one, if I spin it, it comes up with something, I've got to do it. If I don't do it for that month, whether it's 31 days, 38 or 28, doesn't matter. If I fail, I have to pay a financial contribution to Springbank Community Food Bank Centre. So, which I support to a degree in any case, so that it'd be significantly more. The long walk, which I'll announce later on, is probably going to be up north somewhere, and I've got one or two in mind. So I'm only going to do one time off. Self-employed, you can't have all the time off, and that money I raise from that will go to FARS. So I'll look at doing that sometime between June and the end of August. Beginning of June and the end of August, I'll do a week or so one, and that any money that I raise there will go to FARS, which we raised just over £750 on the last walk we did the Cotswold Way, and I know a number of youth supported that, and I'm really grateful for that. I've also said if I actually get monetarised on YouTube, well, not if, but when, it might. I'm at 804 subscribers at the moment, so when I get there and its hours are up as well, I will then give the first 6 months income, whatever it is, whether it's a penny or whatever, to FARS. And I've told Carol I'd do that just before Christmas. And it's creeping up all the time, and I had 5 or 6 subscribers. You lose the odd one for whatever reasons, and that's it. But, so I'm going to go. So let me have a quick sip of my tea, finish it off, because I've got a glass of wine here as well to, I know, tea and wine, it don't go. Let me roll these Wheel of Misfortune. Now, these are all beneficial to me, so I'm not going to kid you there. But it's to get me into a better routine, so we'll go through it and explain. The Wheel of Misfortune Monthly Challenge. 0, when there is a 0 on here, yeah, it's there, between 26 and 32. This is one I'm really not looking forward to. Oh, I should point out, there are 37, there are only 12 months in a year, so there's only 1 in 3 chance I'm going to do these, and they can come out anywhere they're going to come out, so just clear that up, I know that. We're saying maybe next 2 years at Karen, I do not know. Right, if I land on 0, I've got to drink 1 pint of beetroot juice every day for that month. And I've got fresh beetroot. I should have picked some out. I meant to pick some beetroot juice up in case I land on it tonight. But I've got fresh beetroot. I'm going to have to juice that tonight. Oh, God. Really don't want to land on 0, but, that's the price you pay. I'll drink it. Apparently, it's good for oxygenating among other things, it's good for oxygenating your blood. So, I can't stand beetroot juice, but tried it once or twice. Never been my thing. Land on 0, that's what I'm going to do. If I carry on like this, it'd take all night to read it, so it'd be gone midnight and it'd be too late. 0, 1 pint of beetroot juice every day. 2, 0. 1 hour on the stair. I've got a local gym. I've had the membership for years. I've not been for months. So a number of these come in upon that. I need to get fitter again, and I got the chiropractor on Tuesday, and I feel fine. So That's Tuesday the 3rd, so let's just get on with this. 1 hour stair climber every day for that month if I land on it. So I just go on the stair climber, I'll record it and show proof every day. So whether again, let's 1 hour at the gym there. If I land on 2, 8 these, 100 burpees every day. So 3, just finish me. No tea. I eat cups of tea. No tea. No herbal tea. No any tea for a month. So it'd be water, but no tea. And the first thing I do in the morning is I have a cup of tea. I love coffee. I love good coffee. I like to make nice coffee. I like to go to get a coffee. I have one from the community centre. That's later on. But the first thing in the morning, I'm a grump without. But I put 3 down as no tea. Right, 4. It's a ski erg. And it's like an upright rowing machine with 2 strings. You put it down. We've got a couple at the gym. I saw them years ago. They use them on things like CrossFit. When we got them at the gym, I've never used them. So I'm not going to I'm going to do the ski erg every day. And what I'll do is, the first time, if I don't get it this month, I will practice and come up with the actual timing, whether it's going to be distance time. We'll come up with that. But if I land on it, it's a quick learning process, isn't it, all round? So number 4 is the ski erg. Number 5 is 100 press-ups. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do 100 press-ups in one hit, but I'll do 100 press-ups every day. I've lost it all, so, I'm just being honest about it. So if I land on number 5, 100 press-ups. Number 6, now this is a slightly different one. It's a 1. It'll be over one day, it'll be strategically done, it'll be done. I know if I land on it, it'll have to be at a weekend. I'm going to walk for 24 hours. So I'll start at midnight, theoretically. Depends on it. Start at midnight, finish at midnight. Yeah, get out of bed, go and walk for 24 hours and go back to bed. But I will say this now, that's without break. So if I have a break for 5 minutes, it will be 25 plus the 5. If I stop for food, which I will do, and I stop for half an hour, it's the half hour. It's 24 hours walking, and it'll all be done on my Garmin, which I wear all the time, and the steps have come up on my phone. Quickly go on to this, and we'll be able to look at it. So let's just go. I've got the page there. I do, and I come up with it. So it's a 24-hour challenge of walking, not running around, walking non-stop. So I kill. Here you go, your dog walker, but no one walks 24 hours. Right, number 7 is a chill one. 30 minutes of meditation every day. Now, I've not even looked into some. I thought about people rant and rave about it. If I land on it, 7's my lucky number. Give me 7 tonight. 30 minutes of meditation tomorrow might be good. But no, so I will just go onto YouTube and watch a few things and come up with that. So number 7 is 30 minutes of meditation. 8 is to cook one meal from scratch every day, so that no process. It will be, I'll make the sauces, I'll make this. If I wanted pasta, it would be made by me. My main meal every day will be made from scratch. That was number 8. Number 9 is a first every day. I'll give you an example. Today, I used the air fryer for the first time. It's to open me up in other ways. That's easy, but it's not necessarily. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do something for the first time ever every day for that month. Can't use the air fryer as one day because I've used it. But so we'll come up with that. It's a first every day. So you can't have 37 absolutely physical ones. So there's a first every day. Right. That was number 9. Number 10. 500 standing squats every day. Yippee. Leave it there. Self-explanatory. Be videoed. Done. 11. I have to go to the gym every day for a month. Every day. Now, when people are going, you don't need to, hey, let's cut the crap out. It's getting into good. I'm trying to get into some good routines here. So, when I'm doing it every other day, it should be double. And that's, So the gym, number 11 is a gym every day. Right. Number 12, and this is, I do a scientific experiment on this and I love it. On a slight slope, I go over the hills all the time, but I've never done this. And I've got the monitors, I can monitor. Walk backwards 1,000 steps every day. And you'd be surprised when you walk backwards and go on a slight incline, you wake up the next morning in different muscles, like muscles that you didn't know you had. they ache slightly. So, but I've never done 1,000 steps. I've never measured it times. I've done it, I'll go to there. So walk backwards 1,000 steps every day. Number 13. Pay it forward every day. Basically, do a deed every day. I bought a guy a hot chocolate and gave me a little bit of cash, an homeless guy the other day. Do something for others. Pay for someone's parking. If I'm going into a car park and someone's going in, I'm going to pay it forward every day for a month if I land on that. So pay it forward every day is number 13. And lucky for some. In this case, unlucky for me. It's not. It's a karma thing as well, isn't it? So, Right. Number 14. 100 sit-ups every day. Yay. Self-explanatory. Leave it there. And some of these I can do at home, not at the gym. So, I can do them at the gym. I can do them at home, Next one, 15. Oh. A cold shower for 5 minutes every day. Yeah. Then I'm going to, got to keep it clean. But, a cold shower. I blimmin' 8 cold showers. 8 them. So, a cold shower every day for 5 minutes. Right. Number 12. And there's a little bit of a story behind this. Before I tore my ligaments, I bought this bad boy. Still got the cover it comes in. I went to Decathlon, picked up a yoga block. I've always thought of doing a few classes. So, YouTube, got gym classes which have yoga. Yoga every day. I'm not going to put a time on it because I haven't watched any videos on it. I don't know how long the gym classes are. But I'm going to do a yoga class session every day. Let's call it a session. If I land on number 16, 15 was cold shower, 16 is yoga every day. Right. 17 is a bit of an extreme one. God, I don't need... Please, if I don't land on one, this is one of the few. Only juice. I watched a documentary on a guy who did do juicing, and I'm vegan, so what extreme are you going to go to? Can you imagine my videos? And he did one, but I would only juice from every day. See how it... I don't know. I haven't got other positives. They come across so many positives. There are going to be negatives. Let's just say it's one of those challenges, and it's one of those that I will more than likely fail if I did it, and then that means but then the charity around the corner does good out of it. So it's not the be all and end all. But yeah, juice, only juice. Right. 18 is going to be an absolute blimmin' nightmare. Skip for 30 minutes every day. I don't even think I can skip for 30 seconds at the moment. But, it's there. Hopefully, by the time I get to some of these, I'll be a little bit fitter because I've started the regime. I mean, for argument's sake, if I get no tea, there's no excuse I can't go to the gym, start going back to the gym properly and get myself into shape. So, got to be positive about this. Skip for 30 minutes. Right, now the next one. Number 19, 20,000 steps every day. And I've talked about this, and everyone goes, you're a dog walker, you do that. I don't. I do 20,000 steps frequently, I admit that. But I go up and down hills a lot, so, the steps, not necessary because you're getting... But I want to get... Classic example. This week is Saturday night, so I've got 6 days. My steps today are only 11,852. But, more importantly... My steps for the... My steps for the badger just knocked overboard. My steps for the last 6 days are only 72,962, and I can say honestly, my daily average is only 10,423 steps. I was unwell, admittedly. I did bug all, but I don't tend to do. Sometimes I do. Pardon me. Sometimes I'm lucky if I do 3,000 or 4,000 steps on a Sunday. Pardon me. But I'm right off the board. And my current target on Garmin, and I've gone down, I used to be a real high amount, which I'm not going to go into, but at the moment it's 125,000 steps. I'm in the challenge group for 125,000 steps a week. And yes, I'm 9th, but last week I cleared that. Not going to lie. Steps, let's go for 4 weeks. I've done 396,837 steps over the last 4 weeks. But taking that into account, that's over 4 weeks, so that's under 100,000. So my 125, let's go through it for the year. Sounds more. 5,058,105 steps. My monthly average is 459,827. 459,000. Now, if I do 20,000 steps a day, that's 140 times 4. It's 560. So I've got to increase my average by 100,000 steps. And it's all there. I'm not lying. And I did the Cotswold Way and that, so yeah. But then I dropped off. You know, my biggest month last year was I got the watch, in February, and March I started so well, 696,000 steps in March, but then I'm in the 400s, 500 and something June. Even August, just shy of 500, and I did the Cotswold Way. So, you know, not going to lie, 20,000 steps a day, that is a challenge. You know, I think that's a challenge. That's number 19. I've made a mistake. Not going to lie. So I'm going to cross that out. Number 20, I'm going to have to get back to. Come on. I'll tell you what. If I land on 20, I'll roll again and I'll do it next month. You guys can suggest something for number 20, because I tell you what I did. I put 100 press-ups again, and I've done that. So I just put a line through it. Come up for something for number 20. And if it's feasible, it's considered. And we can have a vote on it if we get 3 or 4 and we think they're good. I'll put a video out and we do it that way, okay? So 20's up for question. I'll put a question mark there. If I land on it, if I land on 20 on the spin today, that's what I've got to do in February, whatever we agree on, okay? Keep it clean. 21. Learn 500 words in French. I don't know a lot of French at all. In Dutch, waar ik het si set week nuddies. What I'll do is everything I know, I'll do a video on, and then I'll learn the 500 words. I had this book for a long, long time. Where is it? It's a kid's book somewhere. Where is it? I've got a book about learning so many words in French. To start me off, you know, I'm a beginner on this. Bear with me. I've had this book for. Got this for my daughter. My daughter's going to be 28. Is she? Come in. The first 1,000 words in French. So I've got to, even if I only learn half of that, it's something, isn't it? So. Oh, Jack Monroe. I'm talking. Jack Monroe does a vegan book called Veganish. It's a pretty good book, actually. Some good recipes. So, 21 is learn 500 words in French. Okay, so that's in the month, and at the end of the month, I've got to do a video using 500 words in French, and I'll tell you what, it could be an interesting conversation, couldn't it? Blah 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 blah. I don't know. Bonjour, which I can't use because I already know it. Au revoir. Can't use that. I already know it. Right. Number 22. So that was 21. 22, gym class every day. Now, the gym I'm a member at, I have classes first thing in the morning. They have them through the day, and they have some in the evening. So I've got a glass around. So, there's a vegan wine, of course. Running Duck Merlot. Clearly marked vegan. And there's a clip on the short coming up on that. A gym class every day. So, I work evenings, I work day. I will get a class in every day for that month, whatever though I have to, because I don't want to forfeit. Right, the next one. For the old noggin, bear with me. I asked for these for Secret Santa 2 or 3 years ago. 3 Rubik's Cubes, and I shuffled them up and I've never completed one of them. So, the deal is I've got to do the Rubik's Cube for 30 minutes every day. Okay? Now the next, that's number 23. And if I do, that's a standard Rubik's Cube. That's a funky 4 one. And that's an impossible 2 one as well. So I've got 3. They were kindly gifted as Secret Santa. Hopefully at the end of the month they'll all be completed because I'll have practiced for 30 minutes after you watch. We'll see. Right. An easier one. 24. Get up at 5 a.m. every day. Now, confession time. A number of years, not that long ago, 4 or 5 years, 4.5 years ago, I was getting up at early, 3:30 in the morning to work, but I was having a nap during the day. So if I do that, it's got to be uninterrupted basically. So if I do, I've got to get up at 5. It's a challenge. I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. every day to see. Might change it to 4, but I don't really want to get up at 5, so I can't see 4 happening. Right, so 5 a.m. every day is number 24. Number 25, and we are nearly at the end. a plank for 15 minutes of it. I'm not saying one plank, stay there 15 minutes, you'll be shaking on. So, no. But I will do 15 minutes of plank exercise every day for the month. 26. And I picked it up just to head start. I've got a few others. This is what I mean by puzzles, not jigsaw. Complete a puzzle every day. Sudoku, crosswords, numbers, puzzle books every day. And this is number 26. 27. Go for this. No television, including Prime and Netflix, for the month. I'm allowed, for research and to do my usual, 1 hour of internet access every day. That's it. But you check your phone usage too. I'm far outstrip that, so that's drastically. But no TV. Hopefully, if I have, wouldn't it be nice, July or August? No TV, no Netflix, and I don't come home and sit down and procrastinate. I actually do something. I'm not going to class if I'm recording this as the internet. Record it, download it, put the things in. The other bits don't take that long. But I mean, I can't go searching on Google for this, that, or the other. But I'm allowing myself an hour a day because I will use it because I socialise and get out and meet up with people who I talk to on Messenger and what have you on Facebook. The key is no internet, no terrestrial TV, which I never watch. No Netflix, no Prime, and no watching YouTube videos either. So that, I just have to binge watch and catch up on my subscriptions of YouTube if I get there. 28, and depends when it happens. I've got a really good bike, to be honest. I've got a really good mountain bike that's around my daughter's. To cycle 10k every day. The idea with that is I'll go to the gym, I'll use one of their stationary bikes, record it or get it all sorted out, have the stats there, and do 10 kilometres every day. Doesn't matter if it takes what it takes. Right, number 29. And I don't have a lot of this, but it's my one luxury, it's my one indulgence, and makes me a better person for the day. No coffee. If I get 3 or bloody 29, the world might just come to an end. No coffee. I have a coffee every day. If what I do is I still donate to the food bank. If it's no coffee, I still give the money to the. So I use the communities that they do great coffee when they're open. Probably close between Christmas and New Year. I go there all the time. So we'll leave that there. No coffee. Makes That's number 29. 30. I'm trying really desperately to get into again. I was a phenomenal reader. I used to read as a child, read as an adult. I could be there, my daughter would be watching TV. I'd be into books. Books galore. I'm going to read for an hour every day. Even if I have to put a stopwatch on, I will read for it and stop it for any interference and then start. Read for an hour every day. This is all part for me as well. It's not, it's not all self. It's about self-development, getting back into good habits. Maybe every night turn the TV off at 8 o'clock and read for an hour and get away from the TV, get away from Netflix, get away from Amazon, even get away from YouTube for that. You know what I mean? It can't do no harm. That's number 30. 31. It's only a few more. Litter pick for an hour every day. I bought the litter pick. I've done a video with it, and I've got the ring as well, and I've got the bag connected to the ring. I've never been out with it, and that's shameful. That would be a great one to start the new year off. Number 31. Litter pick for an hour every day for the month. Number 32 is to run. I did put run initially. 5k every day. The truth of the matter is, I got my best ever 10k in March, and then I tore my Achilles, and then in June I tore my ligament, the Achilles in my right leg. Then in June, and I've still got the chiropractor, like I said it on Tuesday, hopefully with the last one. I tore the ligaments in my left knee in June, and I still did the crossfit, but I keep sweating, and I slipped on the ice 2 or 3 weeks, just a couple of weeks before Christmas, and a week before Christmas I think it was. and it's swelled up again, so I'm not going to kid. So when I put 5k every day, that's in one go. I either run or walk, and you know, if I'm running, I'll jog it. Run's an exaggeration, isn't it? My personal best would go up on them, and hopefully at the end of the month I beat it at some stage, but can't guarantee that, can you? Activities. So I'm just going onto my phone to get the details out. What don't lie. Yeah. Go. Where do we go? I know it's March, wasn't it? View personal records. My best 5k was on the 8th of March, and my best 10k was on the 8th of March, and my 5k was 50. Yeah, 50. My best 5k was 24:57. My 10k was 52:54. And during lockdown, I struggled to get it towards the minute mark. I remember doing a 10k, and it was an hour and 17 minutes. It was a different phone. It was a TomTom watch, different watch. So there's the details there. My longest run was on the 12th of July, after a 12 minute. So don't know, but I'm not going to lie. There are the details there. So hopefully I'll beat them. But 5k every day for a month. Never done it in my life. You know, who does 5k every single day? Be interesting, wouldn't it? Right. 33. That was 32. 33. No alcohol for the month. So you know, if I get that, the rest will have to go down the sink tonight. I was going to make it a New Year's resolution. My daughter says, "We don't drink much." In any case, but I do seem to drink more in the autumn and winter months than I do any other time of the year. And you know, I've had a whiskey every single day for what, a couple of weeks maybe. I don't know. So no alcohol. That'd be a good start January with. Right. Now this, I've got one here at home, and I'll set it up and do it. But it's like a cross trainer. It's your legs. It's like skiing, but it's a cross trainer machine. I used to love it at the gym. The good ones. Don't know how my knees will load up though. But number 34 is use the cross trainer for 60 minutes every day. Out with the lungs, you know, get on. 35. Oh my God. 35 is to eat only beans and pulses every day. Baked beans, haricot beans, kidney beans. Well, that's it. Bo Miles, who I'm a real fan of, did his body weight in beans. Well, and it wasn't the greatest experiment in the world, but you know what? 35. Don't forget, these have got consequences financially for charity. So, you know, if I land on 35, it's only beans. God, I've just prepared a load of veg for tomorrow and do myself a roast and thinking of bubbling squeak. And if I land on this one tonight, I'm bugging tonight because I don't want to talk. I don't even think about it. Only beans. And the last but not least, number 36, and this will not be fast. I'm not Redgrave. Who's the other? I've got one of his books. What's that? James Cracknell. That's it. I've got one of his books from 10, 15 years ago. I'm not Steve Redgrave or James Cracknell. I'm going to row 2,500 metres every day. I don't know what that is in Olymp. It's an FME. It's just the consequence of 30. Part of this is that, right, and that's it. That's all 37 with the 0, of course. And the idea with this is quite simply to get myself out of some ruts and doing more things and start enjoying. But what I'm going to do, I'll put this here. Oh God, it's 3 minutes to 9. Get this on to here. Get the camera ready. I'm going to spin it. How do you do this? I'll tell you what. I haven't got a clue. Bear with me, please, people. There you go. I'm going to... Right. Oh, God, no. Sorry.